So, in your first few activities, you've learned how to use the video camera. You've learned how to take photos and video. You've learned how to open up Wevideo and how to import those into your media file. So you can see I've imported all sorts of media. I've got all sorts of pictures, images, and recordings and such here. Yours will probably have 4 or 5 things in here when you click on media. All right. But now we want to play around with a thing called themes. All right. So I'm going to go in here under my teacher work. I'm just going to make myself a new video. This might look different for when you do it. Once again, I've been doing this a long time. I'm going to say sample video. And I'm not going to put any media in it yet. Again, some of these screens you might not see, but you should see something like this. Okay. Here's where all your media and everything is. And I'm going to, let's see, I'll put in a picture of an airplane and an image of this. And let's see. Here's some stuff. Looks like me talking here about one of my things. So I'll put that in there. Maybe I'll even trim that because I don't want it to be too long. And so I've got a couple of pictures. You would, of course, have 4 photos and then a little clip of video here. So I'll go back. I'll grab a couple of more photographs here. And I'll stack them right all up against each other. So this is how you drag your stuff from your media. When you click on that folder there, all your stuff should be here. You just drag it down onto this timeline. All right. Now, if I hit play right now, it's not going to be too exciting. There's no music. The pictures just kind of appear there. Not too impressive. But I can use themes, and with one button, I can change the whole feel of this entire video. All right. Well, let's watch this. Imagine this was your Room 200 tour video here. Okay. And I'm just going to kill the sound on this guy real quick, just so that it's not confusing. So once again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 photos here, just like you, and a little clip of video, about a minute long. Okay, I'm going to go right to the beginning here. I'm going to click on this button over here, themes. I'm going to click on that. First one I'm going to pick is this noir theme. And now you can pick any of these. By the way, there's it's a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. There's over 33 different themes here. Okay, and each one of these is custom made to make your video seem different. So I clicked on that one, and watch this. Very dark and moody. And you can see the transition kind of sliding from side to side like a windshield wiper. And now there's my video, and you can see in Instagram we would call these a filter, right, where it makes the video or the picture look different. I'm going to hit stop there. I'm going to go way back to the beginning. I'm going to come back up here to my themes. I'm going to pick one that's called punk rock. And if I start from the beginning, this is like a whole other video. Now I have changed nothing, none of the images, none of the video, but it looks like an entirely different video just by clicking one button. Watch. It almost looks like the camera is dirty there. And it's got that interesting white there. Now remember, I haven't changed anything down on the line here. All I've done is clicked one button to change my theme. We'll pick one more. And what I'm going to have you do, let me go here for, here. This one's a video game themed one. So watch this. Come on now. And there I am back into the video. So you can see by clicking just one button, I was able to make those same photographs and videos look entirely different, as though they were completely different movies. The point of themes is, look, you take a few pictures, you take a little bit of video, you slap it down into a timeline here after you've uploaded it to your media, and you click on a button, and you come up with a video that has the filters, has the transitions, and has the background music. And all you've had to do is push one button. Makes you look like a genius. Now, what I might add to this, just because there is no title at the beginning, this here under text, I would click on that guy there. I'm going to go for static instead of motion. Static means it doesn't move. And if I bring this down here, it'll say, hey, there's something here already. Do you want me to cut this down, or do you want me to shove the other stuff over? I'm going to say shove it over, okay? And if I click on this box here in my timeline, you can see right now it says sample text up here. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to say Mr. Pat's room 200 tour. So now, if I start it back here, come on now. Still got that video gaming music. And it's going to go right into, it's kind of got that yellow gamey filter there. There you go. And of course, I will put one of these that says end credits. If you've ever watched a movie before, you know that at the end, it always says directed by, produced by. Now, most of those names will be you. But once again, you can say directed by, and I'll say Mr. Pat, etc. You can even delete some of these lines here if you go over here. We don't need actor 1. We don't even need actor 2 because there's really no actors. Produced by, or something like that, or what have you. Save changes, and now that'll be at the end of my timeline. Now, if you remember, the photographs back here, when I switched from one to the other, they had that neat transition there. Watch. Come on. See how it kind of faded in and out from one to the other? We have a whole bunch of transitions over here where it says transitions. Okay, so click on that guy there. And I'll do this one that looks like a curtain. You got to kind of squeeze it in between there. Now watch what happens. Mr. Pat's Room 200 tour. And that curtain opens and closes, right? I'm going to hit pause, and I'm going to grab another one of these, maybe these rainbow bars, and put it down over here. And watch the rainbow bars at the end of my video. Pretty cool, huh? So first of all, I want you to use the themes. I want you to try at least 2 or 3 of them. Pick the one you like. And then I want you to put a title at the beginning and end. Put your own little transition in there. And then, first of all, instead of my video, you should have your name in it. So once again, Mr. Pat's example. Or you might say, you know, Joey's Activity 4 or Sally's Room 200 tour, something like that. There you can see that I've named it and saved it. And before you go clicking finish, make sure you see your teacher, okay? Because when you click on the finish button, that's going to be the thumbnail, and then you're going to export it to Google Drive. But absolutely make sure you talk to your teacher before you go doing that. All right? Good luck.